Master the check sheet, your guide to preventive and corrective quality control. Are you ready to elevate your quality management game? Discover how preventive and corrective check sheets can transform your approach to quality control, ensuring fewer defects and smoother processes. Check sheets are fundamental tools in the 7 QC tools, serving as structured forms for collecting and analyzing data. For quality managers, understanding the nuances between preventive and corrective check sheets is crucial for effective quality control. This training will equip you with the knowledge to implement these tools effectively, driving continuous improvement within your organization. Preventive check sheets are designed to proactively identify and mitigate potential issues before they escalate into full-blown problems. By systematically tracking conditions, behaviors, or environmental factors that could lead to defects, you can implement preventive measures. This proactive approach minimizes risks and ensures consistent quality. How do preventive check sheets work? They involve regularly monitoring critical parameters, such as machine maintenance schedules, environmental conditions, or process settings. By collecting data on these potential failure points, you can identify trends and take corrective actions before defects occur. Consider this example. A preventive check sheet for machine maintenance might include checkpoints for lubrication, filter replacement, and visual inspections. Regularly completing this check sheet ensures that the machine operates within optimal parameters, reducing the likelihood of breakdowns and defects. The benefit: reduced downtime, lower repair costs, and improved product quality. Corrective check sheets, on the other hand, are used to document and analyze actual defects, errors, or incidents that have already occurred. These sheets provide a structured way to record the details of each issue, enabling you to identify patterns, determine root causes, and implement corrective actions. When a defect is detected, it is meticulously recorded on the check sheet, including details such as the type of defect, its location, the time of occurrence, and any other relevant information. This data is then analyzed to pinpoint the underlying causes of the problem and develop targeted solutions. For instance, a corrective check sheet for product defects might include checkpoints for scratches, mislabeling, or dimensional inaccuracies. By tracking the frequency and location of these defects, you can identify specific areas in the production process that require attention. The result? Targeted corrective actions that address the root causes of defects, preventing their recurrence. Preventive check sheet. Potential issues before they occur. Proactive. Monitoring risks, preventive maintenance. Prevents problems. Preventive check sheets are all about anticipation and prevention, while corrective check sheets focus on addressing existing problems and preventing their recurrence. Both are essential components of a comprehensive quality management system. Let's dive into specific examples of checkpoints for both preventive and corrective check sheets to illustrate their practical application. Preventive check sheet checkpoints. Equipment lubrication. Status. Regularly check and record the date, type, and result of equipment lubrication to ensure optimal performance. Inspection of safety devices. Verify the functionality of safety devices such as PPE and emergency stops to maintain a safe working environment. Temperature and pressure monitoring. Ensure that temperature, pressure, and oil levels are within safe ranges to prevent equipment malfunctions. Work area cleanliness. Regularly inspect and document the cleanliness of work areas and machinery to minimize contamination risks. Instrument calibration. Schedule and verify the calibration of instruments to ensure accurate measurements and reliable data. Lockout, talk, tagout procedures. Confirm the proper implementation of lockout, talk, tagout procedures to prevent accidents during maintenance. Fire safety. Inspect fire extinguishers and alarms to ensure they are in working order and readily accessible. Anomaly detection. Check for leaks, unusual noises, or vibrations that may indicate potential equipment issues. Operator training. Verify the completion of operator training and certifications to ensure competency and adherence to procedures. Corrective check sheet checkpoints. Defect, type, and frequency. Record the type and frequency of product defects, such as scratches or mislabeling, to identify common issues. Defect location. Note the location of the defect on the product or component to pinpoint specific areas of concern. Occurrence time. Document the date and time of defect occurrence to identify potential patterns or trends. Process. Step. Identify the machine or process step where the defect occurred to focus corrective actions on the relevant area. Operator, shift information. Record the operator or shift responsible to identify potential training needs or process variations. Corrective action description. Provide a detailed description of the corrective action taken to address the defect. Root cause analysis. Categorize the root cause of the defect, such as equipment failure or human error, to develop targeted solutions. Rework reject count. Track the number of reworks or rejects per shift to measure the impact of corrective actions. Follow-up and effectiveness. Monitor the follow-up status and effectiveness of corrective actions to ensure they are successful in preventing recurrence. To maximize the effectiveness of check sheets, consider these best practices. Clearly define checkpoints. Ensure that all checkpoints are clearly defined and measurable to avoid ambiguity. Train personnel. Provide thorough training to personnel responsible for completing check sheets to ensure accuracy and consistency. Regularly review data. Regularly review the data collected on check sheets to identify trends, patterns, and areas for improvement. Involve stakeholders. Involve relevant stakeholders in the development and implementation of check sheets to ensure buy-in and support. Continuously improve. Continuously evaluate and improve check sheets to ensure they remain relevant and effective in addressing quality issues. Preventive and corrective check sheets are indispensable tools for quality managers seeking to enhance their quality control processes. By proactively identifying and mitigating potential issues, and by systematically addressing existing defects, you can drive continuous improvement and ensure consistent product quality. Ready to take your quality management to the next level? Implement preventive and corrective check sheets in your organization today. Start by identifying key processes and developing tailored check sheets that address your specific needs. Train your team on how to use these tools effectively and regularly review the data to identify opportunities for improvement. Share your experiences and successes with your peers to foster a culture of continuous learning and collaboration. Together, we can elevate the standards of quality management and drive excellence in our organizations.